Hey, what's going on, y'all? Jimmy Malcolm here. It's time for the series finale of The Leftovers. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get to it.
So I don't give a shit what you want to hear. And I don't lie. There's a copy of today's paper. Because today is the day I'm leaving to be with him. I'm leaving to be with my children. Aaron and Jeremy. I'm ready to go now.
That's who it was addressed to, the bravest girl on earth.
Jesus, I forgot about that.
You drive me fucking nuts. But you've always been a great gecko, man.
I have the answers when I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
Do you want to come with me instead?
I think, dear sister, that defeats the purpose.
Are you ready?
Where's the other one? French? I
course
hear
she's
so
ready.
much.
She's the bravest girl on earth.
Man, we know Nora lives. I think. Shit. Was she gonna say stop? It was definitely a Too late, motherfucker. What the fuck happened? She just never want to be like shit.
Kevin Corby. I don't know if you remember me. I was the chief of police in Mapleton. We didn't know each other really well. We only talked a couple times, really. Well, I've been kind of wandering around Australia on vacation. Just kind of getting off the grid, you know, trying to avoid the touristy stuff. Nora.
Okay, so she remembers he doesn't.
That's not what happened.
I noticed you weren't wearing a wedding ring. And I saw that they were having a dance in town tonight. And when I saw you riding your bike, it reminded me.
Kind of memory loss?
It's good to see you, Nora.
I don't understand. My brain hurts. Did you incur some type of serious brain damage? From dying all the time? From being dunked in that fucking water? But you have to have short-term and long-term memory loss. If he doesn't remember Nora from before, and he doesn't remember asking the nun. Fuck. Alright. We don't have long. The last thing I need is another fucking mystery.
Hello?
Did you tell him?
Nora?
Did you tell him?
I don't understand what you're asking me.
Kevin! Fucking Kevin! He's here! He found me!
What? He's there in Australia?
Did you tell
Lori?
him where I was, Lori?
No, I didn't.
No. He seemed happy.
Huh.
Would you please stop fucking saying that?
Okay.
Why is he doing this? I do not want to go to the fucking dance!
Gotcha. But if you did, it's okay.
Jesus Christ, Lori!
Same time next week.
What the fuck? So Lori changed her mind at the last minute? Or at some point? I think. As did Nora.
Wrong.
What she thinks gonna happen? She think he's crazy? Yeah, come busting through the goddamn window like he's fucking Batman. That's just adorable. Kevin look dignified as shit as an old man.
Okay,
It's a wedding.
I know.
You told me it was.
God, I hope Kevin's bullshitting.
How did you find me, Kevin?
I'm on vacation in Australia.
I can't do this because it's not true.
Maybe they're delivering the messages of love.
It's great that your newlyweds believe that a bird with a range of 50 miles is going to carry their stupid poetry to Timbuktu, but don't sell that bullshit to me. Well, this man did. And he was climbing a ladder down from that room right up there.
Oh, well, that's strange.
Is that your room?
It might be. But I certainly haven't seen any men on ladders.
You just had sex with him.
Oh, no, I didn't.
You did.
Did not.
Then swear to God.
All right. I swear to God.
You're a fucking liar!
See the smirk on this lady's face? I love her.
Me, myself, and I are all in love with you. We all think you're
I swear to God.
wonderful, we do.
I swear to God. God damn! Jesus. Damn this fucking music. Kevin? Come on, Kev. Say something. You're not crazy. You haven't had any brain damage. You have no memory
You know how I
loss.
found you, Nora?
Go ahead. There.
You want the truth? I was so sure you were still alive, even though everyone else in the world said that you were fucking dead. So I decided that I was gonna look for you. I was gonna start right where I lost you. Every year, I have 2 weeks of vacation, and every year I come to fucking Australia, and I show your picture to everybody I meet. Every year I would say to myself, I can't do this. I'm not doing this. Never again. But every year I would come back because I couldn't stop. I didn't know what to say or where to start, and so I just thought, oh fuck it, I'll erase it. Just erase it all, and maybe that would give us another chance.
You want some tea?
What?
I was gonna make a cup of tea. You want some?
Okay.
And then you changed your mind.
No. I didn't change my mind.
Oh, shit.
I went through. It was cold, so I started to walk. I walked by empty houses, abandoned buildings, and I found a store, so I went in and there were clothes there, clothes hanging on racks, so I got dressed and I got back to walking. 7 years earlier, he was in a supermarket and every single person disappeared except for him. And the woman told me that she lost her husband, her 3 daughters, and all 8 of her grandchildren. And that's when I understood. Over here, we lost some of them. But over there, they lost all of us. And then my husband came out and he was with a woman. She was pretty. She was pretty and they were all smiling. In a world full of orphans, they still had each other. And I was a ghost. I was a ghost who had no place there. And that, Kevin, is when I changed my mind. The physicists who sent me through told me the first person to use the machine was the guy who invented it. His name was Dr. Von Hagen. Did I want to call you? Did I want to be with you, Kevin? Of course I did. But so much time had passed. And I knew that if I told you what happened, that you would never believe me.
I believe you.
Of course he does. Well, the shit he's had happen to him. Hey. Alright, that was the series finale of The Leftovers. First things first, I enjoyed that finale. It's gotta be up there for one of the more simple episodes of The Leftovers. Like, it's not really complicated. Nothing too supernatural happens. And the one sci-fi-ish thing that does happen, we don't actually see, which is Nora going to, I want to say, an alternate universe, but that's not entirely accurate. I guess it could be described as, you ever see the episode of Young Justice where, don't mind me, where somebody casts a spell, so then the kids are on an Earth with only kids, and the adults are on an Earth with only adults. It's just that we can kind of go between both worlds. But it's not a different Earth. It's the same Earth, just what you see is different. That's what it sounded like happened with Nora. She was on this Earth, and then she crossed over to where all the departed were, which is essentially the same Earth, just with the 98 point whatever % missing. I like that explanation. But it really wasn't about the explanation for me. I just thoroughly enjoyed the episode. I enjoyed it as a finale. I thought all of our characters were wrapped up before the finale. Outside of Nora and Kevin, Laurie's, I thought her character got a good send-off. Though her being alive is pleasant for me. I assume she changed her mind. Matt's send-off, he kind of had his closure on that boat episode, talking to God. John, a couple episodes ago, same for Kevin. His son's not really important. Jill kind of faded away after the first season. Meg, etc., etc. So the only thing we had to wrap up really was Kevin, who really got his send off last episode, and Nora, who got it this episode in splendid fashion. I must say, I know I was really quiet during this episode, but one of my favorite scenes, shockingly, from the series is going to be her talking to the sister who fucked some guy on a bike and then lied about it. It's just hilarious to me. Now, the people who do the show, or one of the people, is the same guy that did Lost, right? He definitely seems to have some religious themes. I just said I wasn't going to ramble, and here I go. So Nora with the beads, representing sins, etc., and the goat. There's lots of shit going on that you could read deeper into. Or you could not, and it works all the same. Fuck it, let's ramble. As far as any favorite, Nora, who started getting my bad side a couple episodes ago, I'd say I love her again. I'm a fan. It's really hard for me to put into words how much I enjoyed this finale, considering what it was, which is essentially a massive time jump, years into the future, and then fucking half an hour, longer than that, of Kevin pretending like he doesn't know who Nora is. And not all the ridiculousness that happened in the show. It really just boils down to two people who are impossibly fucked up. I think Nora described it as a toxic relationship, toxic codependent relationship, and who fucking need each other and love each other. It's weird. Kevin became my favorite character of the show. He would be followed by Matt. After that, it gets a little more complicated, but it would probably be Nora, then Meg, who's a fantastic villain, and then shit. I want to say Patty, but I think I hated Patty. Like, from a fantastic performance, but I didn't like her at all. You know what? It's John, but Wrath John. I don't like Afro Glasses John, but Wrath John is an animal. Love Wrath John. Anyway, I'm glad you guys suggested this show. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do next. I think I'm going to add some more tiers since I'm just about done finished filling out all these requests. There is going to be a poll up. The poll is going to be this. With The Leftovers done, what's the move? Do we do 2 episodes of Battlestar Galactica a week? Or do we do another show? That's going to be the question. We shall see. Post your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe.